wanted to do a full review. Now, I did a unboxing of this item a few months ago, and I wanted to do a full review after I've used it so that I don't be like, oh, it's great or it's not great, and not give you guys the accurate thoughts of what I thought of the product. So today I am going to be giving you a full review of the Erin Condren Life Planner. This is the, I'm not sure, the Flora print or something like that. Not exactly sure. So this is what it looks like. So this is the planner. It looks like this. This and this does not come with it. You have to actually purchase it separately. And I'm just going to kind of run through this planner of like what comes in it, what each page looks like. Since I've now filled it out, I'm going to give you an idea of the construction, how it holds up. So keep watching. I have removed all of the things that comes with it, well, extra things and the things that I already had on it. This is a 12-month planner, and it retails for $50. I'm not sure if there's a discount since it's now later in the year. I'm not exactly sure, or if you can get like a year and a half one, because I think they do an 18-month one. But I'm not sure how long you have to wait to buy the 18-month. But this is what the front looks like. You can have whatever you want inscribed there. That's the front looks like, and that's what the back looks like. When you open it up, you have a thing where you can put like your name if you want to. I don't because this usually stays at home. And then it has a saying there. It says weekly on the go, life planner, erincondren.com. Next page has some pastels, I guess you could say. I don't know, pasties, or I'm not sure. And then it's got a quote saying, life isn't about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself, and it is unknown. Next page you have is a full spread of anniversaries and birthdays, so you can put whoever you want to remember their date. For January, February, March, April, it looks just like this. I just have some family members and how old they will be turning. Moving on to the next section, which is a year at a glance, and this is for 2014. That's what that looks like. I don't cross off these or anything. I just go through my regular planner. And then this planner started on December 26th. And that's why it's there. I didn't have this in December 26th, so I didn't write anything there. And then there's a quote right there, and it says, life is not a race, find joy in the journey. And a lot of these quotes are actually unknown, so I don't know. And then you have basically a full month of spread, I guess you could say. I think I got this in January, like the last part of January, so I transferred, or it could have been February. I'm not sure. I apologize. If you look back a few months, you can see my mini review of this. And before I go any further, a lot of people were commenting that, oh, this was a bad review, and like I said, it was a mini review. I would be reviewing it in full later on in the months, which is happening today. So yeah, that is the reason why that said mini review. Alright, going back to this. This is a full review, so I'm giving you a update of what this planner looks like. So, alright, so you have January, and you have like the whole month look out there. And then what I like is that it has, on the side, it has a note section, and that note section you can do whatever you want. There's generally between 27 lines, so you can kind of correspond on here what you want to remember for here. If you want to, it's up to you. And then the months look like this. So again, I didn't really use this planner for everything. like right when I first got it. Like I use it now, so that's just what that looks like. That just kind of gives you an idea. On the bottom, you have some weekly notes, which are right there. And then, so the weekly notes are there, and then you have morning, you have day, and then you have night. And then down on the bottom, you have some lines to do whatever you want to put on there. Let me go ahead and flip to a day that kind of gives you an idea of the space. So February, I have it pretty full there. I keep track of all of my videos that I shoot, so that's why this planner was extremely useful, is because it had a layout, and I was using it for a like a planner that I would use in my daily life, but I switched it out to having this strictly just for my YouTube, and then the other one is for personal, like my life, and it's my Vital Facts, my fluoro pink. So if you want a review on that and how I set that up, let me know down below. I'd be happy to show you. So going back to this, what I like about this again is it's got the lines on the side. It looks like this, and I keep track of my subscribers and views and things like that. Everything that a YouTuber would do. Before I switched over to a personal planner, I use this again as my daily planner, and this is what my whole day looked like. I was extremely busy doing a whole bunch of stuff. I would check off things. If I had a appointment, I would put the little sticker that comes in the back of these up on there, so you can kind of see it says ortho right there. So I would use that for reminding me of my appointments. On the side here, I would remind me to like clean the house or do chores around the house or errands or, you know, things like that. So that's what I used this for the week. Moving on to, so here's another month that shows you everything. I would put sticky notes on here, and then again I would put doctor's appointments and everything up on the top using the stickers that came inside of the planner. Alright, so every planner has a little removable like plastic planner. Let me take this off here. It looks like this. That is what that looks like, and then the other side is this. I'm not sure if these are different, how would you say, if these are different like designs, if you get a different planner. Not sure. Alright, so moving on to the next section. After all of the months, here is a clean month, if you're wondering what that looks like. Alright, so the next section in this planner is notes, and it's got its own little note tablet there. There's tabs on all of the pages, just to let you know, but this section is notes right there, and they give you some lined paper. Let's see here. So there's some lined paper, and then there's some plain paper. So here's plain paper. That's part of the design right there. The next one is an argyle. The next one is a kind of design that would matches my planner. And then there are little chevrons as well. And then here's another print right there. Again, I haven't used any of this paper just because, I don't know, I just haven't. I'm sorry. The next page, it says contacts, which is right there. Contacts. And you get a page that gives you names, addresses, emergency, poison control, and so there's an important number section and there's a contact number, contacts. So this is the important one and this is the contacts one. So it's kind of like a little mini little mini address book. There you go. Next page, it says, live simply, dream big, be grateful, give love, laugh, laugh lots. So there's a little quote there. And then in this section, you get stickers, and you could purchase extra stickers, but I didn't get any extra stickers sent to me, so that's why I don't. But it comes with a sheet of these, which has birthday, 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 birthday. I honestly have to tell you, I don't have that many people that I would know birthdays. I mean, maybe my Facebook friends, but yeah. So there's that one. Next one is a game hair. So there's game, hair appointment, sale, concert. I think these are doctor's appointments. Mani-pedi, party, vacation, right here. And that's what those look like. And then they give you some empty stickers as well to put throughout your planner, whatever you want to write on. And I find that if you use permanent marker, like the little Sharpies with the fine tip, these work great for that. I mean, they don't fall off if you write small. And then there's another one, so you can color code important dates if you want to. Next thing is there's a pocket. So in the pocket, I just have some insurance information. And then I also have some more insurance information as well. Some car finance stuff. And then my receipt for my ridiculously amount of insurance. No, of electric bill. Finally, in the back of the section, they give you a little plastic thing that is held by a little Ziploc, I guess you could say. And you can do whatever you want. You just push it closed after you hold it. There are some cards that come with it, which I didn't even think about before I made this video. And those have like just little note cards you can send off to whoever you want. And then lastly, there's a little calendar on the back, and this is all laminated. This is for 2 years, and it's for 2015 and 2016. That's what that looks like. And then on the back is just this. So yeah, so that it gives you an ability to find out what this whole entire planner looks like, what comes in a life planner. They are $50. You can add extra stuff. I have these that was sent to me as well. They were like, I think they're $7 if you want a little band, and they can just go around your pages to kind of keep it in check. So that is what they look like. And then they have like a little Erin Condren name on it as well. So yeah, and then so this is a close-up of the band. So since I've given you a full outlay of the planner of what you can expect when you get a life planner, I want to kind of go over the pros and cons of what I've experienced in the last 5 months, 4 to 5 months, which I think is a pretty decent amount of time to test out a planner and to see how well it works for you. So I'm just going to kind of go over some pros and cons. Again, the planner is $50. You can add extra things to it. When I was on the website, you could add like the little bands, which are like $6, $7, or $8. You can add like extra stickers. You can add pen loop thingies that go there on the side. You can just add a whole bunch of things, little stickers with faces on them to remember your friends' birthdays, which is really crazy, but it's cool. So things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the pros, only because it's always good to hear the positives, because I don't have many cons I learned from. There's a month at a glance. So what I find out that with my lifestyle of how I am trying to keep myself organized is having a month at a glance. So when I look at this and compare it to my Filofax, I have the regular Filofax inserts, which are not month in advance. And I find it difficult to know what's going on because I like to see what I'm going to be like looking at for the month. The next section is the note section. So when you have the note section on the side, again, I use this for my YouTube, so I find that I can keep track of my subscribers and everything that's going on with my channel, so I find that handy. I also now write in my planned videos of what I'm thinking, of what I want to shoot, so that comes in handy. And then also the little sections down here. When I was using this for like my life, like my regular planner, I was putting down like what I was eating and just keeping track of like bills that were due, things that were gonna auto draft, things like that. The thing I find good is that this is a 12-month calendar. I know a lot of people like the 18-month calendar, which is an option. I'm not sure when or what part of the year it becomes an option, but I find that I get bored very easily, and being able to change it out every year to something different is something that in my lifestyle is good for me, because I don't know, some people will get bored, some people won't. I myself get bored of things very quickly, and being able to switch out an entire planner every year, I think that's a plus. The other thing in here is that there's large sections to write stuff. So using this as an example, you have a whole day right here. You can plan your morning, you can plan your day, you can plan your night. And then also when you go and look at the month at advance, these are pretty large squares, and I've been able to write big, I've been able to write small. Let me kind of just give you an example here. I don't want to do any spoilers here. So that's June. Let's kind of give you an idea. So you can kind of see how like large these sections are. Next thing is that there's a month section like I was showing you, and then there's a week. So it's good to, I think, to have both of them. In my opinion, I wish I had that in my Filofax. I know when I start my next year planner, I will get a month and a week, so that way I can keep track of both of them. The next thing on here is I find that the folder in the back is actually pretty helpful. When you use one of the little things that you can buy, or you can use a headband, you can use whatever you want. If you drop this planner, this isn't going to fall out. So I have found that this stays put and it doesn't like drop out. Sure, it's going to, you know, move around and everything, but it's not going to drop out and splatter everywhere. I find that the stickers are helpful that comes with it. Even though that there's not that many, they have these stickers, which are helpful as well, because you could just write on whatever you want to do. And then at the bottom of the pages, I find that these are helpful as well to do extra planning, to know when things are coming due. I find that it's very helpful to have the calendars in the back for when I'm thinking about next year or the year after, because I do plan well in advance. That I find that these are helpful. There's always a pros and a cons section to anything. In my opinion, this is just my own feeling about what I think. So I only have a few cons, and they don't outweigh the positives, so if that kind of gives you opinion. So the big thing is that the pages are non-removable. The only thing that you can remove in this page, in this planner, is this little bookmark. So, that's a bummer, but if you're only going to have this for a year, then yeah, but you can't organize the planner the way you want to. You can't set it up the way you want to. You can't add things to it as well. I'm sure that you can somehow punch out things and maybe put them in here somehow, but unfortunately that's just one of the cons that I see. When I first got the planner, the corners were really hard right there. The only reason why they are dipping down like this is because I actually used a lighter to melt the corners a little bit to be in a more pliable material, because I found that these corners, since they're laminated with plastic, is that it was poking me, and then the outside of it is been shredding. I don't know if you can see that, but it has been shredding. So you can kind of see up here that is what's going on. The spiral, which is right here, this little thingy in here, is catching. I'm turning the pages and turning the pages. They're catching, which is a bummer because you have to keep on struggling with it. The stickers that come with it, this is a $50 planner. I would have thought that you would have had a lot more pre-printed stickers. It's good they have the blank ones, but they don't have the pre-printed ones, which, most people have a lot of doctor's appointments if they're using this for families or anything like that. So I find that a bummer. It is great that they have the blank stickers to add into the planner as you go, but I would have liked to had some of the pre-printed stickers. And then basically that's it. That is this in a nutshell. Again, like I said, the cons are less than what I would have expected. So I hope that helped you. I know this was a long video, but I didn't see any really in-depth Erin Condren planner reviews or what is in it. So that kind of gives you an idea of the reason why I spent so much time on this video. Other than that, I will see you in my next video. I'm going to get out of here so I can start planning. Bye.